Quebec at 075 Zulu. Departure runway 05. Transition level 50. Wind 000 degrees 1 knots. Kavik. Temperature minus 30. Dew point 24. QNH 998. Information. Quebec at 0754 Zulu. Departure runway 05. Transition level 50. Wind 003 degrees 0 knots. Kavik. Temperature minus 30. Dew point 24. QNH 998.
Ground. Good day.
Good day, go ahead.
At parking. Information. Quebec. Read to copy.
You are cleared to Victor, Alpha, Sierra. Uniform, 4,000 feet. Contact when ready to start.
Cleared to Victor, Alpha, Sierra. Uniform, 4,000 feet. When ready to start.
Readback is correct.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you haven't already done so, please stow or carry on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt, and also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your chief flight attendant. On behalf of our captain and the entire crew, welcome aboard. At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position and that your seat belt is correctly fastened. Also, your portable electronic devices must be set to airplane mode until an announcement is made upon arrival. Thank you.
Ground. Request pushback.
Pushback approved at own discretion. Information. Quebec at 0758 Zulu. Departure runway 05. Transition level 50. Wind 001 degrees 0 knots. Kavik. Temperature -30. Dew point 24. QNH 998. Information. Quebec at 0758 Zulu. Departure runway 05. Transition level 50. Wind 002 degrees 0 knots. Kavik. Temperature minus 30 dew point 24 QNH 998.
Ground. Request taxi.
Taxi to holding point runway. 05.
Roger. Taxi to holding point runway. 05.
Reached parking area. Switching off. Alpha India Tree 892. Roger. Good day.
Ground. Request start up.
Startup approved. Report when ready to taxi.
Startup approved. Call you back when ready to taxi.
Information. Quebec at 0801 Zulu. Departure runway 05. Transition level 50. Wind 000 degrees 0 knots. Kavik. Temperature minus 30 dew point 24 QNH 998.
Ground. Request taxi.
Taxi to holding point runway 05.
Roger. Taxi to holding point runway. 05.
Information. Quebec at 0802 Zulu. Departure runway 05. Transition level 50. Wind 004 degrees 2 knots. Kavik. Temperature minus 30 dew point 24 QNH 998.
Ground. Holding point runway. 0, 5.
Contact tower on. 118.100.
Roger. Contact tower on. 118.100.
We are now ready for takeoff. Please
Class.
make sure your seatbelts are fastened and all baggage is secured underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please switch to airplane mode or personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. Enjoy your flight.
Tower. Good day. Holding point runway. 0, 5. Ready for departure.
Wind 0, 0, 0 degrees. 2 knots. Clear for takeoff runway 0, 5. Report leaving 3,000 feet.
Clear for takeoff runway. 0, 5. Call you back passing 3,000 feet. knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps.
Establishment 0, 1. Alpha India 6, 0. 8, 2, wind 0, 0, 0 degrees 0 knots. Clear to land runway 0, 5. Clear to land runway 0, 5.
Tower. Leaving 3,000 feet.
Airborne at 0, 8. Contact. Radar. On. 1, 1, 9er, decimal. 9er, 0, 4.
Contact. Radar. On. 1, 1, 9er, decimal. 9er. 0, 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign and you may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated. moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold drinks, as well as a snack. Alcoholic drinks are also available. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Information. Quebec at 081 Zulu. Departure runway 05. Transition level 50. Wind 000 degrees 1 knots. Cabot. Temperature -30. Dew point 24. QNH 998. Information. Quebec at 0814 Zulu. Departure runway 05. Transition level 50. Wind 004 degrees 1 knots. Cabot. Temperature -30. Dew point 24. QNH 998.
Control. Flight level 213. Inbound. Tango, Oscar, Delta.
Radar contact. Waypoint. Tango, Oscar, Delta, heading 187.
Control. Request descent.
Negative. Continue to Tango, Oscar, Delta, heading 187. Flight level 224.
Roger. Continue to Tango, Oscar, Delta, heading 187. Flight level 224. Control. Flight level 249. Inbound. Tango, Oscar, Delta.
Radar contact. Waypoint. Tango, Oscar, Delta, heading 187.
Radar. Good day. 3,600 feet. Inbound. Romeo, Whiskey, 04. Request landing information.
Good day. Continue descent. Runway 04. Report full establish.
Continue descent. Runway 04. Wilco.
Information. Romeo at 0831 Zulu. Arrival. Runway 04. Transition level 50. Width 000 degrees. 1 knots. Kavak. Temperature minus 30. Dew point 24. QNH. Niner 8.
2,500.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just been cleared to land at our destination. Please make sure one last time your seatbelt is securely fastened. The flight attendants are currently passing around the cabin to make a final compliance check and pick up any remaining cups and glasses. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just been cleared to land at our destination. Please make sure one last time your seatbelt is securely fastened. The flight attendants are currently passing around the cabin to make a final compliance check and pick up any remaining cups and glasses. Thank you.
Full established runway 04.
Contact tower on 118.650.
Tower. On. 118 decimal. 650.
Gear. Too low. Terrain.
Gear down.
Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear.
1,000.
Tower. Good day. Full established runway 04.
Good day. Wind 000 degrees. 0 knots. Clear to land runway 04.
Clear to land runway 04.
400. 100 above. 300. Minimum 200.
Tower. Indio X-ray 53101. Leaving 3,000 feet. Indio X-ray
100.
53101.
70,
Airborne at
60, 50, 40,
Contact.
30,
Radar.
20. Retard.
Roger.
Retard.
Contact. Radar. Tower. Indio X-ray 53101. Leaving 3,000 feet. Indio X-ray 53101. Airborne at 34. Contact. Radar. Roger. Contact. Radar.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your destination. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and keep the aisles clear until we are parked at the gate. Please use caution when opening the overhead compartments and removing items, since articles may have shifted during flight.
Ground. Runway. 04. Vacators. Request taxi to gates.
Roger. Continued taxi to gate.
Wilco. Ground. Runway. 04. Vacated. Request taxi to gate.
Roger. Continued taxi to gate.
Wilco. Ground. Runway. 04. Vacated. Request taxi to gate.
Roger. Continued taxi to gate.
Wilco.
Information. Romeo at 0838 Zulu. Arrival. Runway 04. Transition level 50. Wind 001 degrees 0 knots. Kavik. Temperature.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have not yet reached the gate. Please remain seated until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your destination. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and keep the aisles clear until we are parked at the gate. Please use caution when opening the overhead compartments and removing items, since articles may have shifted during flight.